Alright, well, I just got my coffee. Yes. Fresh out of the microwave. So fresh. Yeah. I had it started in Alaska when I was up there. Started putting black pepper in my coffee. This is like the coolest little black pepper dispenser I've ever seen. It helps. It's really just one of those things that I stumbled upon. I thought about it and tried it out, and it worked. Along with like whatever else they had on the ship. But black pepper stuck. I've done all kinds of weird shit up there. I've decided to just kind of, since I found my old journal from when I was on the Cape Greig. Oh wow, yeah. June 1st. Yeah, June 1st, 2014. I was in Seattle. I was at a motel, actually. And I just kind of wanted to read. I think I'm going to put this on a new channel called Adventure Dog, and it's just kind of going to be like chronicling like any adventures or past, present, or future endeavors. So, hey. So, with that in mind, God, it's really hot. It's pretty decent. Yeah, black pepper and coffee is just kind of stuck for me. It makes sense. It makes coffee make sense. All right, well, yeah. So this one, so I got there, and I was in Seattle, and I guess I should just read it then. So, June 1st, 2014. First day today. I left the motel around 11 a.m. Last night there was a domestic disturbance at 11 p.m. or around that time. It's been a while since I read for this. Had some trouble sleeping and was very annoyed. I got to the Cape Greig and checked in with the office lady. Oh, yeah, I remember her. I can't remember her name. Yeah, but anyway, I took some time to walk to Gasworks Park because I had some time to kill. I met some cool older couple at the top of the hill in the park, and I saw them at some elaborate sundial cemented into the ground. Yeah, that was really interesting. There was this really big sundial, so it had all these symbols or markings on it or something. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. But at the motel, now that I remember, there was a domestic dispute between these two people. It was this guy and girl. I don't want to get into the specifics of that, but a little bit about what it was. I don't even know myself. It was kind of sketch, very sketch. It's like, I don't know. She said that he had done had gotten physical in some manner, but he claimed not to. And one or the other or both were actually under the influence of alcohol. So, it was just kind of up in the air, and there was a lot of people just up, and they were just like on one, not on drugs, but on one. A lot of guys were just like, macho, like, we gotta protect this girl, like that kind of thing. Very investigating too, but it was a long night. I had ordered some pizza prior to that, and it had gotten cold because I had to actually sit outside, and I had to be like questioned by the officers and all this stuff. So it was unfortunate. So I just ate freshly cooked microwave pizza, and I think I watched Journey into the Center of the Earth. The new one, not the old one. The new one with what's his face. So, anyway, so I had met some couple at this Gasworks Park. So I found some people flying massive kites. Oh yeah, some interesting homeless communes, and I also read upon the history of the park. Quite interesting. I came back to the ship and met a good majority of the crew as we all waited for an hour or so to sign contracts. I decided to go to the cafe down the street afterward, or I think it was afterward. I'm not too specific in this, but it was either before or after. I went to this cafe with some people. I know one of them was this certain guy, Colby. But anyway, so I went to the cafe down the street to grab some soda and a breakfast bagel. I met and talked to a blonde chick working there. She was very... I can't even read that. I can't read my own handwriting. I think it says nervous or something, or anxious. And I'll probably take her out when I get back. Yeah, I don't think I ended up doing that. I got back and immediately went out on the town with my good friend, so... Alright, so overall that day was alright. I explored our workspace, ate some tasty turkey dinner, and that's pretty much it. It says something. I wrote in this weird alphabet that I made while I was on the boat. I can't. The page is missing that actually deciphers it, so it looks like it's pretty strange looking to me. It's a bunch of weird lines and shit. So, anyway, I'll just get right to the next one. June 2nd, 2014. I think it was Far From Canada, that's what it says. I wrote Far From Canada and / I was in the Salish Sea. So today I and the other crew members hung out while the ship was gassing up. Okay, so that was obviously before or while we were leaving Seattle. We were excited, more or less, to finally start shipping out. Indeed. I had lots of time. There were so many people on the bow just snapping pictures at people, and we were waving and shit. We were yelling at people. I was. I had lots of time after the captain went over safety and other procedures to hang out and talk to people. Yeah, we had to try on some like survival suits, but I think I messed up in here on my own timeline. But yeah, we tried on some survival suits. They're not so much for survival; they're just so they can find your body. So, but hey, you know, it's pretty bleak and grim. But hey. So anyway. Let's see. I even got a few knots down and memorized. Good for you. Otherwise, today was exciting though relaxing as well. I think we start working tomorrow. I am not sure. Well, that's what they said, and they said a lot of things. They did. We didn't actually end up working the next day. We didn't actually work for like 29 days. So it's pretty intense. It doesn't seem like it would be, but, you know, being stuck on a boat, yeah, for 29 days, no work, it produces quite a bit of cabin fever in one person. Now imagine that with, like, 60 plus people. So, you can just imagine. Let's see, so, yeah, I needed to figure out how I was going to wash my pants and wear them the same day. Weird. I don't know how I did that. Anyway, it's 11:30 p.m. now. I just got done playing Texas Hold'em, and the swells are rocking the ship around a bit. I expect to get some seasickness. We will see. Oh, I did. Everyone did. Even though if they said they didn't, they did. Also, on a brighter note, I saw a seal today. We also sailed through a huge gathering of young little jellyfish. On the way out of Seattle, yeah. There was jellyfish for like 2-3 fucking days. Or, I probably shouldn't. Yeah, it was like for 3 days. And then we got like lapses of them like on certain other days in certain other parts as we were like still within like U.S. waters, I think. We were like around Canada, British Columbia, and stuff like that. So, but we, I mean, we would play this game of, no, me and some people, we were trying to spit on some jellyfish. I know that sounds bad, but I mean, they're so far down, like the spit goes, boop, hits the surface, so it's not like they're dying or anything. But we were trying to, like, throwing darts, but with our spit, you know, we're just like, okay, we gotta nail him right there. Ah, missed. So, that was, it was a good way to hold off the time, kind of make it go quicker. Let's see. Also seagulls, there's too many of those. Alright, well, the waves are really getting more swell. I have a very bad vocabulary. So I should really be getting to sleep. No doubt. This is already at 10 minutes? Oh man. Well, I better stop.